Hello and welcome school board members. My name is Bruce Wilson and I am here to present to you a district technology plan that incorporates the resources available to our county and helps us strive forward to meet the needs of our communities and schools. It is my goal to convince you that the plan that I put forward be implemented in the schools across our county. FCPS has an abundant amount of technology available to both students and instructors. This technology ranges from online assessment software to hardware for students to use and for instruction. Students and teachers have access to many online resources such as Blackboard 24/7 and Google Classroom and need models of how to utilize such resources. Teachers also can utilize FCPS's eCart, which hosts resources created by other FCPS teachers and staff. Teachers need to be able to successfully integrate technology daily by managing grades and attendance through our program called SIS, and use programs like Horizon that link content to Virginia Standards of Learning to create student tests. An issue that the county faces is efficiently using our resources in order to promote blended learning environments. This is supported by the accompanying graph showing how state testing is moving towards 100% online testing, and of the teachers that responded to the survey in 2011, only around 20% of them use our online testing system on a weekly basis. Adding to this are the reports that some teachers are unfamiliar with Google Classroom and have failed to set up their online presence in available online resources. Some teachers are utilizing resources to refine focus lessons using their smartboards and flipping the classroom, while others are using smartboards as bulletin boards. These discrepancies need to be alleviated. We need to support implementation of blended learning strategies and promote a flipped classroom. Our teachers need enriching opportunities for growth in utilizing resources in order to promote a blended learning environment that supports 21st century skills such as critical and creative thinking, along with problem solving and collaboration among students. My plan meets these needs by providing teachers with training with our tools in order to reach our overarching goal of promoting these 21st century skills. Teachers will need training in how to establish their web presence on platforms such as Google Classroom and proper utilization of resources such as eCarts to help flip or blend their class. It would also be beneficial to provide instructors with tips on creating assessments in Horizon. Educators should be taught how to create TED-Ed lessons that students can complete from home, at school, or anywhere with computer access. Our district technology training plan is adapted and developed in order to address these needs. This program is for teachers and staff that are working towards the current goal in our technology plan of providing a safe, flexible, and effective learning environment for all. Each of these trainings will be presented to the School-Based Technology Specialists, or SBIT, and they will provide turnaround training for each of their schools with differentiation in mind for novice, intermediate, and advanced users of each technology or skill. Each SBIT will ensure that every instructor in elementary, middle, and high schools adopt appropriate resources in order to meet these technology goals. Using our skilled and knowledgeable SBITs to forward these skills to our schools allows us to keep our many schools informed with the direction that FCPS is headed in a manageable and fiscally responsible way. All of these 5 sessions support our teachers with the goal of promoting blended learning and strengthening their online presence. The content will be delivered to each school on designated PD Mondays. Before the school year begins, each SBIT will complete a training on each course, either in person at our central office or on eLearn, our online PD program. Each SBIT will begin the training with an overview of the concepts and then break their students into groups. These groups will be based on the skills of teachers such as novice, intermediate, or advanced. In these groups, teachers will experience hands-on activities that will promote their use of the resources to reach the overarching goal of blending their classrooms. The class will first be taught to all SBITs before the school year starts. During this, any problems can be resolved before bringing the training to each of the schools. T-Specs may also help with the teaching of the lessons and could be a valuable resource for any new SBITs or SBITs that need extra support. During this training, the SBIT's feedback should be of the utmost importance. Teachers will also evaluate each professional development by completing an anonymous online survey that will be emailed to them after the completion of each of the PDs to get full credit for taking the course in MyPLT. Following the class, teachers may sign up to be observed using the skills gained to ask constructive criticism or to seek professional advice. The administration may choose to evaluate the success of their staff on implementing the professional developments in many ways. They may insist that teachers share progress to their team during their team meetings and monitor the appropriate use of taught strategies such as SAMR. They could also monitor the amount of logins and tests created on Horizon and lessons shared online. The plan has been assembled with budget constraints in mind. According to the FCPS website, next year we anticipate a budget shortfall of more than $100 million. Taking this into account, it is imperative that we cut costs everywhere possible. This plan meets those needs and allows us to allocate our funding towards replacing outdated computers and technology. The plan strategically conserves funding by utilizing designated monies that are already built into our district's calendar so that there will be no need for substitutes for our teachers to attend the training. Instead of receiving a stipend, teachers will receive continuing education hours through MyPLT. The venues will also be free since they'll be using our buildings during normal hours. The trainings will be followed up and reviewed in many ways. Each individual training will be assessed initially by our T-Specs and SBITs during the summer and adjusted before implementation. After the individual training is implemented to the teachers, they will complete a survey that highlights the successes and failures of the trainings. These surveys will be reviewed before the start of the following school year. Progress towards meeting the plan's goals will be evaluated quarterly. Our county should see a surge in the amount of eCart resources shared with blended learning strategies, as well as 24/7 learning sites that incorporate these concepts. With the county's largest FCPS, it's important that each school tailor its SMART goals to their individual wants and needs so that the goals are relevant to each staff. Please consider adopting this plan for the betterment of our students, staff, and community. My contact information is provided on this slide as well as on the handout. I look forward to helping this plan become a reality. Thank you.